Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Amir bin Muhammad Halizan and my matric number is B0821103888. And meet our team member Muhammad Fidaudin, Muhammad Adi and Muhammad Ifan. And our topic is about Internet and network vulnerabilities. For introduction, the Internet is a big part of our daily life, helping us to talk each other, buy things and share information, but it also has problems. Imagine it as a huge neighborhood with lots of hidden danger. We need to understand and fix this problem to keep our data safe and make sure everything works smoothly. In, in this exploration, we want to uncover the secret of internet problem and show the common one that both people and companies deal with in today's digital world. As technology gets better, so do the tricks used by bad people trying to take advantage of the weak spot in our online world. Some problems are especially big and can really threaten the safety of our network and the information they hold. We will look at this problem to make it easier to everyone to understand and find a way to protect ourselves in this digital neighborhood. There is four types of network vulnerabilities. Number one is malware. Number two is social engineering attack. Number three is outdated and unpatched software. Number four is misconfigured firewall. So, for the malware is malicious software that is unknowingly purchased, downloaded, or installed. The use of malware to exploit network vulnerabilities continue to rise, hitting all-time high of 1,353.43 million infected devices in 2022. Malware can take various forms, each with its own set of malicious intention and method of operation. The challenge: fileless malware. Fileless malware operates in a system memories without leaving traditional traces on the hard drive, making it harder to detect using conventional antivirus solution. At second, advanced persistent threat (APT). APT involve long-term targeted attack aimed at gaining unauthorized access to sensitive information. Malware is often a component of APTs, and their stealth nature makes them difficult to detect. And the solution: the most frequent preventive measures are regular patching of machines and apps, utilizing a mix of endpoint protection software, using strong password and multi-factor authentication, and protecting against malicious email. And the recommendation: organizations should implement advanced endpoint protection, prioritize user education, and ensure that software is updated on a regular basis. Implementing multi-factor authentication (MFA) and network segmentation improves security, while regular data backup and a good incident response plan reduce the impact of malware incident. Collaboration with industry peers, staying informed about emerging threats, and adopting network monitoring tools are all critical for proactive defense.
So now, one of the internet and network vulnerabilities is social engineering attack. Social engineering is a method used by criminals to manipulate individuals into divulging sensitive information such as password, addresses, and banking details. This technique targets human vulnerabilities rather than technological flaws, exploiting emotion, trust, and habits to access confidential data. Despite being less technologically sophisticated than other forms of cyber attack, social engineering can cause significant harm. So this is the life cycle of social engineering attack. First is investigation. The attackers select a target, gather background information on them, and decide on an approach to attack. Next, hook. For the hook, the attacker builds a rapport with the target, fostering trust and getting closer to them. For the third, play. After establishing a relationship, the attacker exploits it to deceive the target and acquire the needed information. For the last, exit. Once the attacker has obtained the required information or the target has taken intended action, the attacker keeps communication with the target, and shift their focus to another potential victim. Challenges for social engineering attack: ineffectiveness of purely technical defense. Social engineering attack can bypass even robust security systems because they target the human element rather than technological vulnerabilities. As such, these attacks have increased significantly, causing both emotional and financial damage. This underscores the need for cybersecurity awareness and training to make people more conscious and vigilant. So for the solution, emphasize the importance of cybersecurity awareness as a key solution for combating social engineering attacks. These programs aim to train people to be more conscious and attentive to the risks posed by social engineering, thereby enhancing their ability to identify and respond to such threats effectively. And then for recommendation for social engineering attack, the ongoing security awareness training is essential in any organization. Regularly updating and reinforcing security awareness training is a critical defense strategy against social engineering attacks. It's important that employees at every level within an organization are educated to refrain from disclosing any information about company.
Outdated and unpatched software. Outdated or unpatched software is one of the most common reasons why hackers can easily attack your computer. A PC that is not equipped with the latest antivirus software will be easily accessed, penetrate, and very fast for hackers to steal every personal data in a PC. So as you can see, this figure shows a risk of using outdated technology. The first one, incompatibility issues. Second, low productivity. Third one, data loss. And fourth, an easy avenue for criminal. And lastly, operator system bugs. So we're going to challenge. Data loss. Vendor no longer provides security patch for outdated software, making your machine susceptible to known attacks. Using out of date software might also result in data loss or destruction, as well as compatibility issues with other programs. So we're going to solution to isolate and defense against both internal and external threat. The antiquated software is unpatched against. Technologies such as network segmentation, firewalls, rules, access control policies, encryption, login and monitoring can be employed to restrict the susceptible software exposure and minimize its attack surface. So now we're going to recommendation. Constantly make sure that what is used, such as computer hardware and software, is the newest available in accordance with technology advancement.
The last one of type of network vulnerabilities is misconfigured firewall. Firewall and other network settings can be potential security vulnerability if they are not configured correctly. A firewall is one of the first line of defense in preventing cyber attack. Misconfigured firewall can harm your organization and provide an attacker with simple access. If firewalls are not configured appropriately, they may present a security risk. Malicious actors may obtain sensitive data, for instance, if a network is improperly segmented or if a firewall is configured too permissively. Challenge for misconfigured firewall. Service permission. Unnecessary services are frequently kept running on the firewall, increasing the attack surface and putting business at a danger. The risk is eliminated when devices are set up for the beginning using the least privilege and zero trust principle. It also guarantees that gadget can only perform a precise task for which you acquire them. For solution, misconfigure firewall is always constantly update and patch the firewall software, which include infecting computer running the current firewall software with a new virus or malware. Recommendation: it is invisible to frequently use an intrusion detection system (IDS) to avoid misconfiguration of firewall. An intrusion detection system (IDS) look for and detect any fraudulent activity and notice the user if they find any that could compromise the computer security. When we talk about misconfigured firewall, we can see at the right picture, we can see the cyber security statistic data and trend from 2009 until 2018. At 2009, we can see 12.4%, but at 2018, we can see 812.67%. That show the statistic is increasing. To make sure the firewall is safe, we can use steps to perform a firewall penetration testing. There are 13 steps. First one is locating the firewall, conducting trace route, port scanning, banner grabbing, access control enumeration, identifying firewall architecture, testing the firewall policy, firewalking, port redirection, internal and external testing, test for convert channel, HTTP tunneling. Lastly is identify firewall specific vulnerability. For conclusion, network vulnerabilities are constantly under the threat of compromise as a bad actor attempt to hack and get access to your company system. Malware and social engineering pose the biggest threat to an organization and its user. Outdated software frequently has a flaw that are not found in the current version, posing a security concern. Finally, misconfigured firewall and default policy setting on the operation system pose a significant danger to exposure to the threat actor. Protection against the ever-present threat of malware necessitated a thorough and proactive cybersecurity strategy. Organizations can considerably minimize their vulnerability to harmful attacks by implementing advanced endpoint security, prioritizing continual using education and keeping software system up to date. That's all from our team. Thank you.